Hello AOS fans, Robin here. I'm just running through a Khorne deck I have from a forthcoming game with Pete, where I shall be playing the Garrek's Reavers and I shall be playing against the Skaven. Now I've tried to make it a general deck, try not to imagine that I was playing the Skaven, so we'll see how that goes. So here we go, these are my objectives. Now I've tried to take a leaf out of the winning player's book a little bit in this deck over the recent Grand Clash. It's kind of mixed things up for me. I was thinking that objective focused decks weren't that great, but he won with a objective focused deck. I've tried to do that with the Reavers. Now it may go horribly wrong, it's not how I tend to play, so I may find I've made a boo-boo, but we shall see. So I've started with It Begins because there's still a good chance of one person each side dying, so It Begins is a handy Khorne card to have that. Then I've moved on to Alone in the Darkness, my current test-all card, because again, Reavers are moving fast. I'm going to try and keep away from my opponent as much as possible, so I'm hoping that I can score that. Cover Ground, this is a glory for moving 6 or more in a turn, very likely with Reavers when they get going. At least that's my theory anyway. Determined Defender is staying on an objective for a turn, possibly going to get that, hopefully going to get that escalation, pretty much essential in every deck. Making a Statement, now this is a bit of a tough one, but it is 3 glory to get the objectives in the opponent's half. That's doable with Khorne because they do move so quickly. Master of War, I like Master of War, and then Ploy Master to go with that. Try and cycle some glory without doing too much manoeuvring. Supremacy, because I think that's worth having with Khorne for the 3 glory. And then this is the thing that's very unlike me. I've gone for Tactical Genius 1 to 3, Tactical Genius 3 to 5, and Tactical Supremacy 3 to 4. Whether I score those or not, I'm in some ways doubt it, but we shall see. We'll see how we go. It's a bit of a risk, and I may burn badly for that. So what upgrades have I got to help myself with that? I've gone for Berserk Charge in case I do need some combat, and Blood Slick again to help Garrek stay alive. Grizzly Trophy, because if Garrek is fighting, the extra glory is handy. Acrobatic to be a bit more defensive. Awakened Weapon to help with some combat. Great Fortitude and Great Strength to again help combat stay alive. Shade Glass Darts to manoeuvre my opponents off of their objectives. And then finally, the unusual thing for me, I've gone for all 4 keys. The Blazing Key, the Dazzling Key, the Fractured Key and the Shadowed Key to hopefully pick up some glory in the last phase of the game. I'm slightly worried about it, I won't lie. I have a feeling that I won't have the skills to pull this off, but we shall see. So they're my upgrades. And what ploys have I gone for that? You may notice that's 12 upgrades. I've gone for 12 ploys, and again I may regret that, but I've gone for skulls for the Skull Throne to help. That's sort of a way of drawing 2 extra cards. And then I've gone for Confused Priorities to swap some people around on objectives. Could be useful. Or rather swap objectives around under people. Could be useful with the keys and things. Gone for Confusion. I've gone for Earthquake. Misdirection to try and defend against being moved off of objectives. Shifting Shards, again, to help get those objectives where I want them. Tantalizing Prize to move extra quickly to gain an objective. Distraction to move Pete off his objectives. Ready for Action for that extra move or extra combat thing. Spoil of War to freely upgrade myself. And Duel of Wits to draw extra cards. So there we go, that's my Khorne deck. Hopefully hopefully I'll do okay. So do look out for the battle report. I'm sure it'll be coming up soon. And until then, take care. Goodbye.